Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Elias and welcome back to Forever Stranded. In the last episode, we were, well, mostly doing quests. We were working on a bunch of different quests and finishing whatever we could up. So basic survival has been done for a while. We did a little bit more in the Tinkapow. I believe did we make the turbines last time? I think we did that last time. I don't remember. We finished up the technological revolution, getting the dragon's breath and doing all the stuff with the nether stars. Didn't really do much with that at all. And then we finally got the unmanned vehicle assembler so that we can travel outside of this planet. And I think today what we're going to do, at least what we're going to start working on, is, well, just that. We need to get ready to leave this planet behind. So some of the things we did last time was we made some new machines down below. That's what we did last time. We didn't make the turbine. We upgraded all this. We made another void miner thingy. So we have both the ore and the resources going at the same time. Between episodes, I worked a little bit getting some concrete put up. I am going to need to make a painting machine one of these days. In fact, we might. Do we have that? That's a slice and split. We do have the painting machine. So what I need to do is, let's go ahead and get 7 concrete powder of each color. And what we'll end up doing is what we can do is if we get some glowstone, yeah, that'll be fine. We get some glowstone, what we can do is we can paint it to be the same as the concrete. And now we have painted glowstone. And just to kind of demonstrate what this will do, we can come down here and put it, let's put one right here. And it'll make it look a lot better. So we hide them kind of wherever we feel like it. And it'll just make everything look a lot better. So that's something I will kind of work on. Most of it will just be hidden wherever I can find a place. Let's not do too much glowstone for right now. And we can also do the blues as well. So that, and that one. We'll also get the painted glowstone treatment. And it already looks a lot better. Wow. So maybe we put one here as well. And here. So that makes it look a lot better. You don't have the shadows as much. Now I could get rid of that with the smooth lighting, but I don't like smooth lighting. So yeah, I'm not going to do that. And then we'll also have to do stuff similarly for the conduits once we get all that kind of stuff worked out. So yeah, that'll just be kind of a thing to do. Let's go ahead and let this get all of the painted glowstone. Perfect. So, last time we had made some machines back here. We made a metal press from Immersive Engineering. This is going to be the Immersive Engineering room. I don't expect to have too much back here because we don't really need too much as far as I'm aware, as far as we've seen so far. And yeah, we're just trying to get some more Ardite for one of the other quests. But we need to start looking at advanced rocketry. So let's do just that. And the big thing that we need to do still, so we can make pretty much everything we need. We're going to need to make a launch pad and all that kind of fun stuff. We've done a little bit of that work. We're going to need to make an actual rocket at some point. But the hard part is actually we need a little bit more. We need a spacesuit. So we're going to need a space helmet as well as some boots and everything. Legs. So a lot of this doesn't look too bad. We're also going to need oxygen. And that's where it gets a little bit more, well, tricky. So we're also going to need rocket fuel. So we're going to need a chemical reactor. And that requires oxygen and hydrogen. And we're also going to need oxygen tanks from an electrolyzer. So those are the two things we need to make today. And that's pretty much it. So hopefully we can get enough. We need like 2 more ardite. And we'll have enough ardite to melt down and make what we need. So let's go ahead and start working on getting the electrolyzer. Because I want to make sure that we don't have one already. So we have a crystallizer, we have a lathe, we have a cutting machine, we have a rolling machine, and we have an arc furnace who is probably still doing stuff. The arc furnace is not really that important. So we need an electrolyzer. And so for this, we're going to need, well, the electrolyzer. So let's get that first. So let's get rid of this. Okay, so if we just put space, that's fine. And then we're going to need the electrolyzer and the chemical reactor. Okay, so the electrolyzer, we have some of it. So we're going to need a user interface. Did I ever teach the system how to make any of this stuff? No. Okay. So user interface, we're going to need some lime dye. Let's get like a couple of those because I have a feeling we're going to need more. We're going to need a control chip. So we need copper. We're going to need one of these. And what else? Okay, so we need these basic circuits, which require a basic circuit plate and a cutting machine. Precision assembler. Ew. Okay, so even more stuff. There's nothing else that looks like we can do. So we're going to need a precision assembler. Hey, look, the last ardite. Let's go ahead and get that first. So precision assembling machine. We need the precision assembler. That is the first thing. So let's get that guy. I really don't know what all this is going to require us to do. Be honest, I've never actually used advanced rocketry to this point. So ardite plates coming out here. And we'll melt these guys up, get the large plates ready, and we'll get this amazing thing that we need, that we've been working so hard to get for so long, the toolkit. So precision assembler. We need a redstone repeater. At least redstone torches. You know what? Let's go all out and make a full 10 of them. So there's the redstone repeater. We're going to need a dropper. We're going to need a furnace. We're going to need a steel gear. Okay. And let's get some copper. Get like half a stack of copper. We'll go ahead and grind that all up. And is our ardite melted? It sure is. And we'll get this taken care of. So, multitasking. So there's some copper. Let's go ahead and get, we're going to need to do the same to gold as well. I know I'm going to need another one of those, so let's go ahead and do that. And is there any other, okay, we have a steel gear there, so that'll work. So we just need some gold. Oh hey, there's another recipe with the precision assembler. Yeah, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Let's just get 4 of these. Because I don't think we need that much. So there we go. We can now make the item circuit, and there is the precision assembler, well, base. So we also need 20 machine structures. So we're going to need 20 of these. We need iron plates. So iron, oh my gosh, iron plates. Why not? Let's go ahead and compact that. That'll be fairly quick. And while we're waiting, we can do this. So we're going to need 5 of these plates for the toolkit, and then a block of gold. That's pretty easy. So what else are we going to need for this? We're going to need 2 glass, 2 coils, and a bunch of different hatches. Okay. So let's get 2 glass. We're gonna need, let's do gold coils if we can. So 2 gold coils, and then we're gonna want input output. So 2 item hatches, power, and 2 fluid. Let's see, hatch. So input hatch, let's get 2 of those. 2 of those. System doesn't know how to make buckets. That is, can we use aluminum? No. Okay, fine. I see how it is. We have 3,500 iron, so I'm not too worried about that. So we'll teach the system how to make buckets. And now we should be able to make 2 of those. And then we need the power input plug. We're gonna need 10 plates for that. Alright, we're gonna do something real quick to speed this up a little bit. So let's get can we use, okay, so we're gonna need a hardened upgrade kit, which requires Invar and a bronze gear. Can we get a bronze gear that's not too bad to make? Yes. And we need Invar, so that is iron, 2 iron to 1 nickel. And we should be able to make that in here. That is still slow. So we should be able to make that in here. And that's nice and fast. Okay, so what we can do, you know what, let's teach the system how to make this. So bronze gears, not that one. Let's just make the thermal foundation. And then we need some more blank patterns. Can we get like 30 of those? Perfect. And there we go. Let's go ahead and get to the reinforce is a lot harder. So we're not going to worry about that. Let's go ahead and do this. And I want, like, well, we need to grab some more Invar. So let's get like 4 of these. So that's not too bad. That was pretty quick as well. And we can just smack these on and make hardened machines. Now, the thing with hardened machines is they have a slot for an augment. And that's what we want. We want an augment. And we want to spell things right. So the augment I believe we want is auxiliary reception coil. So this is pretty straightforward to make. Just need redstone reception coil, which I want to make sure. Don't know how to make that yet. And then we'll get this. Perfect. So we'll just put these in here, and then we'll make 4 augments. So what this will do is basically allow our machines to go a little bit faster. They will use more power, but they'll go faster. Let's go ahead and sleep so our solar panel kicks back on, and we will continue working on all of this stuff. So that is making plates a lot faster than it was. We're going to need some tin plates. So am I out of... No. Whoa. Not by a long shot. Okay. We get like half a stack of tin. We'll let that process for a little bit. And let's continue getting our plates. So yeah, that is pretty much where we're at. We have input, output. So we need, it says we need 7 of these. Now I don't know what this thing is used for, but it looks like different items is mostly what we're gonna want. It takes a little bit of time, but I don't see anything that actually requires like liquid, so I don't know what that's for. I guess we'll figure it out soon enough. But let's go ahead and can we make, let's see, we need the power hatch, which requires a couple tin plates. Alright, let's just switch these so that we can get going. And it requires 20 plus it needs 7 of those. So let's go ahead. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna need 22 machine structures. And that'll be pretty quick and easy. Cool. So there is the 10. Let's make the power plug. And then the last thing that we need to do is get some motors. We need 2 motors. So I'm going to just craft the normal ones. We need some steel. How have we been making steel? Let's see. There's got to be some... Do we really not have a recipe for steel in here? No. Okay, so I think we can handle this. Let's teach the system. First of all, let's get the blank patterns. And let's teach the system, because I believe we can do coal dust, right? I want to make sure. Uses in an alloy smelter. Induction furnace. So we can only do it in an induction furnace. So that is a thing. But this will go decently fast, which is also kind of nice. So while we wait on that, let's go ahead and grab the last of the plates. Well, get the last of the plates made. And there is some steel. So can we make the 2 motors now? We still need 2 more steel. Well, we have exactly that. Would it be better? Why is it saying that it's missing steel? I mean, we have 35 steel in there. Oh, I understand. So let's look at the motor recipe. I also want to see, is it cheaper to make the advanced motors? Those are steel plates. I mean, let's teach the system how to make the gold coils and the advanced machines, the advanced motors, and let's just go for the advanced motors. I think that'll be better. So we make one of those, and what it is so it wants specific things for the steel rod or the steel plate, which I don't see the steel plate, which makes me think that this guy is the problem. So yeah, it wants that steel, and we have immersive engineering. So we'll do that just so it kind of makes it happy. And let's take our advanced motors. So this should be everything we need for this machine. So it is fairly large. We're gonna need more space. I almost want to break that down. Let's put it in the corner. So is it just a 3 by, yes it is, a 3 by 4. So put it right there. No, that doesn't work. Okay. Right there. Okay, so we need our coils here. Looks like the motors are back here. Output hatches, so any of the hatches, so let's put those there. The precision assembler goes there. Let's put power here. Output, fluid input, no, fluid output, fluid input. And then we need our glass and machine structures. So I have a feeling it's just completely covered. Yep, okay. Just break this, put that there, and I guess we'll put a torch right there for right now. And we have the precision assembler. Okay, so this thing, I have no idea. I guess we need, first of all, to put some power to it. That's the first step, and I've got to decide what I want to do with this room. Could move this over. So let's do that. Let's move everything here over 2 blocks, because I don't plan on like doing anything special with this. Let's just move everything over 2 blocks. My crossbow just scared the crap out of me. Reform it. Okay. And then we're gonna have a little bit of room here to run wires and whatnot. But we're gonna need more wires. So we'll do this. And I guess let's just break all of this stuff back here. And that'll be fine. We'll just run this back through the wall. So all these machines, I think what I'm going to probably end up doing is either I'm going to kind of like, oh, how do I want to say it? I'm either going to move stuff around or I'm going to expand that room to fit everything that I want. Honestly, I think the best option would be to move this over and then just expand it back here. So this guy is going to be moved. But we'll get to that as we go. So I'm going to rearrange the rocketry room. That is for sure. So anyways, do we have some conduits? We have a few. Let's go ahead and go get the last plate and go ahead and complete the toolkit. And then we'll see what we need for like the final part of it. So it's just like this, block of gold toolkit. Which is back in Tinkapow. Perfect. Choice reward. Slime crystals. Honestly, of all this stuff, mending moss we can make. Expanders, I don't really care. Slime crystals are cool, but we can get that pretty easily. I think the loot box is the thing to do. Let's claim that reward. And we have now diamond toolkit. So I don't really care to use this. We're going to put this stuff away. And let's go back to the beginning. First of all, let's get rid of the precision thing. And let's switch this to diamond. So we have the diamond toolkit. What is, oh, space. So we need prismarine. Okay. We have quite a bit of it. So it is large plates. I think we can go ahead and do this. So part builder, large plates. We just need 5 of these. So 1, 2, that's a lot. So we're gonna need 2 more stacks. Well, a stack and a half. But that is kind of whatever. There we go. So we switched it out with a diamond block, and there is the diamond toolkit. So what do we want? Magma slime crystal? Don't care. We're gonna take the loot chest as well, and ooh, I guess. Oh, we're gonna get all of that stuff, and then we get something from here. Honestly, I think the emerald apples, or yeah, blue slime crystals. I don't think that's gonna be useful. Let's go ahead and get the emerald apples. So that just gave us a bunch of stuff that I have little to no use of. And we have 2 loot chests, which is kind of cool. And another quest. So now we need the ender. So that is going to give us a ton of stuff. Wow, that is a lot. So let's see how bad it is to make this thing. Ender. So this requires obsidian. Oh, that's really easy. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there we go. So that is all that quest. We just got a ton of stuff for that. And I don't really plan on using anything. We might use the magma slime tree sapling, but that was incredibly easy. Compared to the ardite part, the gold toolkit was by far the hardest part of all of that. And we only have one more set of quests in here, and that's going to require us to make a bunch of generators, which we'll do once we have a good amount of redstone. We're still kind of low on that. What is the best way to get this? Is it actually... So that gives us 8 plus occasionally 1. So the most consistent thing is really go for the crusher. That gives you 10. Okay, that's fine by me. Alright, let's open these loot chests while we're kind of sitting here. So a bunch of double compressed stuff. Mob prism and 10 more chests, plus an infinite water source. That's a really good reward. Give me my loot chest back. Is the mob chest aligned to anything? No. Or prism. That's what I meant. Alright. There's some wood. That's okay, I guess. Some wool isn't terrible. So we had like, let's see, there's 4, 8, 9, 10 that I just opened. Plus, yeah, there might be one lying around outside because it does that. But I think we're good. Let's go look real quick. Just make sure there's nothing glitched somewhere or anything. These things can fly too. I don't know what is with that glitch where things go through the walls, but I think we have them all. Our inventory was full, so that was kind of the issue. Ooh, a carpenter. Is that the standard recipe? It is. Okay, so that's not really that good. Some cobblestone, some slabs, a stick and some cobwebs. You know, some of this stuff would be really good at the beginning of the game, but most of the stuff we can make whenever we want, so it's not that big of a deal. Alright, what else we got? Some beehives. Ooh, another thirst quencher, growth crystals, and beef Wellingtons. Which is fitting because, well, I need to eat. Let's go ahead and put the beef Wellingtons in there. I don't know why we're storing sand in there, but I was. And the thirst quencher we'll put away. Growth crystals are cool, but I don't really think we need them at this point. So diamond tools, some more hives, some emeralds. That's not that useful at this point. Wood and stone. Okay. So a lot of cool things, but not much that's super useful for us. Anyways, back down to this. Let's just run a power line like so. So do you have power down? You do. Alright, cool. So we needed to make that so that we could make... Alright, so we need to make the electrolyzer. That is the first step. And we need these circuits. So we need basic circuit plates, which require silicon wafer, redstone, and gold. Redstone, gold, and then silicone wafers. So let's go ahead and get this stuff put in here, and it will go ahead and make it. Perfect. Cool. So while that is kind of doing its thing, let's go grab the rest of our redstone. And let's see, the electrolyzer, what else do we need? So we're going to need another user interface. Probably again going to need another one of those. And just the circuits. Okay. So what we're going to do, instead of setting them up, because that's probably not going to do too much for us at this point, I'll put hatch. Perfect. And then these get put into a cutting machine, which is right here. Perfect. Right, we got to turn it on. So it cuts them up, and we get a bunch of them. Awesome. So lots of machines, lots of like, it's kind of cool. I like the number of multi-block machines that this mod gives. It makes it a lot more fun. That's the thing. Like, okay, I know that people always hated Greg Tech, but that's the one thing Greg Tech did very well, is multi-block structures to make things complicated. And that's what makes it fun. And my voice is starting to give, so I'm going to take a drink real quick. Alright, that is a little bit better. So, if we take a look at, not standing on there, we're making the electrolyzer. So we need a power plug or two. Actually, it says we need 2 power plugs. 2 machine structures. I guess we'll just do it how it wants it. Machine structures ×2, and we're just going to put this in here, and the first row will be for the electrolyzer, and then we'll do the other one. So we need a coil, 2 output, and 1 input. So fluid hatches, we're going to need 3. And then 2 of these get turned into outputs. And then we just need a gold coil. And there's the electrolyzer. All right, and then the last thing that we're going to make today is the chemical reactor. So that requires, let's get rid of that and all of that. All right, so we're not going to make the space thing today, so we'll just do the chemical reactor. So for that, we're going to need all of that stuff. So another one of these guys, we're going to need some slabs. Let's just get some oak wood into slabs. So there's that one, the item, so we're gonna need some gold. 3, 4. Get this pulverized. That's done with the 10 plates. Perfect. We're gonna need lime dye so we can make a user interface, and then 2 gold plates. So a little bit more gold thrown in there. That'll be pretty quick, and we'll have what we need. Now we could make these circuits in the precision assembler. They're a little bit cheaper, but meh, I don't think it's worth it. Not at this point anyways. We have enough supplies. Like I said before, redstone is really the only thing we don't have much of, and we can get more. So there is the actual block. Then we need 2 power plugs, a machine structure. So 2 of these guys. A machine structure. I don't know why I keep scrolling to it. An input hatch, a motor. So 2 hatches and 3 fluid hatches. So 2 normal hatches, 3 fluid hatches, of which we need 1 output, and then a motor. So we need some steel plates, and so let's grab some steel. Gotta remember, you can make steel plates like that, but let's look up the motor or steel plates. So these steel plates we can make from the rolling machine, and that's what we want to do. So we're gonna need where is, right over here, output hatch, input hatch, so 3 of these guys. Alright, and then one other thing, we're going to probably replace this guy with a actual, we have like 2 more infinite. Do I have to turn you on? You are turned on. Are you already, wow, you're already done. So we already have a bunch of well, we already have a bunch of things. What am I trying to say? I've completely lost my train of thought. So we already have a lot of the infinite water sources we've gotten from rewards and whatnot. We've got 1 there, 1 here. So something we are probably going to do is I'm going to expand this room to be the entirety of this. We'll move this into here, and I'll probably put a doorway here, as well as over here. I don't know if this is going to be its own room or not. I'll kind of figure that out later. And I'm going to start moving things down here, getting things kind of situated. One more thing that we're probably going to want to do is make more mob factories. We're going to want to probably make the tier 4, although that might go outside. I think that will probably be better outside. So kind of just trying to figure out where things need to go and whatnot. This room is going to be fine. I need to move this stuff eventually. Honestly, we could just probably move this guy and call it a day. There's no reason for that garden cloche to be there, but we can put it down, and if we need it for something, we can use it. But these guys will probably go somewhere else. I don't know where yet. This will be moved, all that kind of stuff. So I'll still need a room for the actual addition stuff. But I don't know where we'll put that. Probably back here somewhere. And that should be about it. So I need to expand this room, move things around and whatnot. That's going to be a lot of tedious off-camera work, but I'm going to go ahead and make these machines as well. And next time we are going to I'm going to hopefully clean up a little bit more of this area. We're going to have our rocket launching platform over here, and we might look into maybe, and this is a big maybe, but we might look into starting to make our rocket off of this planet. So that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We got a lot of work to do still, but we're getting closer to being done. So we need to make the furnace generators. That might be something we go ahead and do next time before, let's see, it's furnace generator Mark II that we have to make, right? Yeah. And the culinary generator Mark II. So we might go ahead and make these next time. It's going to require some dragon breath, but we have plenty of nether stars, so that's not an issue. It's just a matter of making all of the furnace generators, which is going to require, and culinary generators, which is going to require a lot of redstone. So we'll see about that and see if we can't do that. But other than that, I think we're pretty much good to start going and trying to get to space. So that'll be the plan. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!